Welcome to Dagoddess ASMR. Hi, how are you doing, Mr. Andy? This video is for you, so we're going to start out with cleansing you all the way down your body to your feet. All the way back up your body, over your crown, making sure everything is okay. Okay. There we go. Cleansing you, cleansing you, cleansing you. All the way down, back up. Okay, cleansing myself so that my energy doesn't affect you. We're just going to put that out. Okay. Alright, so I heard you wanted me to just pluck out some negative energy for you and cut cords and just do a little bit of healing and sound healing to help you find peace. Does that sound good? Yes? Great. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and cut out some of the negative energy that you could possibly be dealing with right now. So I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath for me, okay? So breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Good. Do it again. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, and take a big old breath out. Push it out a little bit more. Alright, so I'm just going to start pulling out any negative energy that I feel. Going to your third eye, pulling out negative energy. Going to the top of your crown, pulling out any and all negative energy within your crown chakra, making sure we get all of that. Let's go to your heart space. You know, if you've been dealing with any kind of broken heart issues, we want to just pull out any cords that you have connected to past lovers, childhood trauma, self-doubt, self-hate. Okay. Let's pull out any negative energy within your solar plexus. So this is dealing with your creativity and self-esteem as well. So any kind of doubt that you have within that part of your body, we're going to pull that out too. Okay. So I'm going to pull out some tension and built up energy in your sacral chakra. This is kind of like where our lust and primal energy comes from. So we want to pull out the cords from there for all the pent up energy that you haven't used. Any negative energy where people have drained you in relationships, be it like a lust kind of thing. I'm just gonna cut all of that away. I'm gonna throw it away. You don't need it. Now for your root, I'm gonna have to bend down and get your feet. Okay? Well, legs, feet, ankles, that area. So we're gonna cut any kind of negative energy from there. So that you may walk a grounded path, okay? All I need you to do, Andy, is just take some deep breaths, okay? As I close your aura, right? So breathe in for me. Closing the energy of your crown chakra. You may feel your crown chakra getting a little warm. That's perfectly okay. Closing your third eye. Just so that nothing can harm the energy. You can still use it. It's still working properly and open for you, but it's not open for anyone else to interfere. Cleansing and purifying and closing your throat chakra. Keep taking those breaths. Keep taking those breaths. Now we're closing your solar plexus. Moving down to the sacral chakra, cleansing that, okay? And closing it. And now we're moving down to your sacral chakra, closing and purifying that. And lastly, your feet and your root chakra. Okay. You are protected, you are cleansed, and you are safe. No longer able for anyone to penetrate your energy or make you feel any kind of way about yourself. You are purifying and cleansing any and all negative energy. Step back. White candle to continue just cleansing and purifying your energy, okay? Now I might walk you through a small meditation to help you get rid of any negative energy that you're dealing with, okay? I need for you to stare at the candle, okay? I'm gonna step back. Alright. Close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you are on the beach. Listen to the sound of the waves brushing up against the sand. Feel the warmth of the sand between your toes and under your feet. Listen to the beautiful birds that you hear chirping in the background, and peer up at the sun that warms your skin. Take a deep breath and breathe in that wonderful, pure and light, salty air, and allow it to purify you from within. Another one. Looking at the water, you see a reflection that looks like you, but it looks how you truly feel within. Be that angry, sad, afraid, exhausted, whatever you've been feeling right here lately that's been keeping you stagnant or stuck. Ask your reflection, how can I fix this issue? How can I help heal myself? Take a moment to listen to what your reflection is telling you. What is your reflection telling you? Have you been a little too hard on yourself right here lately? Have you been too hard on yourself? Have you been not giving yourself enough love and care? Have you been ignoring your own personal needs? Take a few more moments to listen to what your reflection is telling you. This is not a time to be hard on yourself or to be afraid of what you may see and hear. This is your time, Andy, to really release what has been holding you back from being your best self. After a few moments of listening to what your shadow has to say to you, you turn to your left and you see the child version of yourself. They look a little scared, but ready to tell you what you need to hear in order to heal. Ask this younger version of yourself, how can I nurture you? How can I heal you? Take this time to listen to what they have to tell you. To listen to how you can let go of that negative energy and finally heal yourself completely. You start hearing the last few messages that your younger self is telling you. And you thank them for the messages that they bring you. You turn around and you see the person that has caused you the most trauma within your life. And you ask them, why did I need to go through this trauma? Why was this something I had to endure? Take your time to listen to what they have to tell you. You still hear the ocean waves and light cleansing, digging in the background as you receive the answers from the person who has caused you the most trauma. You can even ask them, why did they choose you for this trauma? And what was the lesson that they brought to you unintentionally? What were you supposed to learn from this entire situation? After they finish telling you everything that you needed to hear, you tell them thank you and that you forgive them. Because forgiveness is for you, it's not for the other person. This is how you are taking back your power. They slowly start to disappear, and you turn back to the ocean. And you start to walk a little bit closer to the water, just close enough for the water to wash over your feet. Ask the ocean to cleanse away any leftover negative energy from your light body, from your physical body, from your heart, and from your mind. Thank the ocean and walk through the door that appears right in front of you, closing that chapter of trauma and allowing healing to take place for you. Ashe. I want to pull a charm. So pulling a charm is going to let you know what else you need to work on and heal. Okay, we got quite a few things. Alright, so we have a sword, okay? And a sword in tarot represents the mind, okay? So this is more like your crown, your third eye. This is going to be kind of telling you that you really want to work on changing your perspective and not having such a negative mindset when it comes to things regarding yourself or other people or relationships. You want to make sure that you're not so quickly to react to things without fully understanding, and don't try so hard to be anything other than yourself, okay? You want to really work on not being super defensive, okay? But also learning how to protect your energy, knowing when you need to engage in something and when you just need to let it fly, okay? You also have a key, right? And this is a very old and ancient looking key, and I feel like this is telling you that you have the key to success. You have the key to the life that you desire. You have the key to change your reality, change your outcome if that's what you want for yourself. But you have to have the willpower, the courage, and the belief to put the key in the door, turn it, and walk through the door. Okay, you have to have the courage to go after what you want and to do it unapologetically. You also have a Celtic knot, okay? When I look at this might not be what the Celtic knot means, but You see how all of the knots are conjoined in some kind of way? They're all together. This is talking about unity right here, right now, in this present moment with your energy currently. You want to unite your mind, body, and spirit. You want to have balance. You want to work on balance, and you definitely want to work on your sacral chakra, working on your creative energy, working on cultivating a new reality for yourself, not giving into addiction, not giving into urges and temptations, okay? Because it's very closely connected to like the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. So you want to make sure that all three of those are in alignment so that you can really feel secure and stable within your life, okay? You don't want to be overindulging in lustful activities, okay? You want to learn how to cultivate that lustful energy to be able to create the world that you want for yourself. Lastly, we have lapis lazuli, okay? And this is for the throat chakra, so you might want to work on your throat chakra as well, being able to set clear and strong boundaries, being able to speak your mind openly and freely with courage and not get scared, to speak your mind or tell people how you feel. And you want to make sure that you are not overusing your throat chakra in a way that could possibly hurt another person, okay? So I hope that resonated with you, darling. Lastly, I'm gonna play the singing bowl for you. I'm gonna step back some. Closing out your Reiki healing. Just take some deep breaths and relax.